Welcome back to the channel. Now what this is to get a bit of extra cooling into the computer room. I'd already got a 12 volt fan that I hadn't used on a PC. It's just been sat in a box for, well, a number of years actually. And speaking of number of years, these are solar maintainer panels that I've had for, I don't know, 12, 15 years maybe. And they weren't very good. They put out enough to, keep the car battery floating really at about 100 milliamps each. So I put all three together in parallel. It still didn't do much for a car battery, so I ended up putting them in a box. So really, they've been spare, that's been spare, and all of these here are spare wires, which I'm going to connect together such that I can run from outside, from these panels, into the house, to the computer desk, to run that fan. That's the whole concept and the whole idea. These wires are just old mains cords, and the idea being that they're thick enough to carry the voltage and the current. So I want to connect a few up and see what happens with that. So next thing is to connect them, and then we'll try this out. Right, so what I've got now is the bits outside. The black wire coming out of the panels is the original wire that was on it, and then I had started to put some tape around, twist the wires together really, that's all at the moment, and put some tape round for some others, and I think I've actually got enough there to do the task, and I hope so. But yeah, I should have enough wire now to go from the panels into the house and to the fan. So I'll put it all together and we'll see what it looks like, and yeah, see if it works. So here we are with the panels. They're sitting next to a couple of 100 watters that I use for the EcoFlow power station. But these are on their own, just sitting here in the sun. Wire goes off. There it is going in through the window. Do excuse the massive tomato plants, they actually produce quite a lot. Kept them going over winter and now they're producing tomatoes. But anyway, so the wire goes in there. The wires then come over to the plug that goes on the end of the fan, and I can just, remove one of them to switch it on and off really. It works out very well. It's the same as a power switch. And yeah, it comes onto this small computer desk and onto me. And you can see that those lights are on nice and brightly. There's a nice amount of wind coming from it, and it's all, it all makes the thing a nice fan system, bit of cooling in the summer. So I'm very pleased with it. Bits of junk, and just put them together and get this nice little solution with a, kind of an on-off switch, but it does the job. Don't really need to plug it in and out. There we go. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.